mic down here. Okay, we have Rawvana. I'm inspired by Rawvana. I'm going to start eating meat again. I've been vegan 18 years. 18 years, and apparently Rawvana believes that you can't be a healthy person unless you eat meat. So I've got this is a little speckled belly tabby here. This is Schnitzel. Schnitzel's a beautiful little cat. We've got him enrolled in action courses. He's going to be a famous little cat. But he's a happy cat, and I think we should all eat happy meat. So when Schnitzel's big enough, when that little tofu belly is big enough, all that little squidgy, well, that's going to be served up for some healthy meat, happy meat. Just here, look, you can hear him purring. Is that purring? Everyone loves a pussy purring pussy. That little belly, such a loving little cat. It's so very trusting. His little speckled belly. His little face. He's a beautiful little boy. And my cat allergies are all time ever highest. But anyway, Rawvana, this isn't a hate video. This is share my comments and criticisms. Basically, I got Rawvana onto YouTube back in the day. I remember she came to a potluck I put on in New York City back in 2012 or 2013. She's quite a wealthy daughter of a Mexican person who has a lot of money, done very well financially, and so she's a rich girl looking for some life purpose. She came to one of my potlucks and I said, hey, you should do a YouTube channel and do it in Spanish and talk about raw food and vegan. She's like, do you think so? Do you really think I could be big? I said, you can be huge. No one's doing it. Do it. And so then she copied Fully Raw Christina, and then Christina got all triggered up and sent her a lawyer's letter and stuff like that saying, stop copying me. But I was like, who cares? It's just YouTube. You can copy salsa recipes. It's all good. It's all part of the deal. Increasing the template for everyone. So anyway, Rawvana did quite well, and now someone caught her out in a video saying that she's eating fish, and she's like, hey guys, smiling and trying to cover her arms with the plate. I think everyone's seen that by now. But yeah, so a lot of people feel deceived. A lot of people feel peeved and deceived and let down, I guess, because Rawvana's made hundreds of thousands of dollars off her little ebook and stuff like that. So I think, I haven't read her ebook, I'm not sure if it's sustainable advice, but if the author can't do it, if you're promoting someone's diet and you can't even do it, then should you really be promoting it, or at least give people something that's sustainable. So a lot of these people out there try and do a vegan lifestyle with no salt, no sugar, so they eat no white rice, nothing white, no, so they eat brown rice and celery for dinner, which is like really exciting and tasty. Maybe if you're starving, better than nothing. It ain't going to be sustainable. You're going to be pretty bored that pretty quick. So that's just how it is. I've been vegan 18 years, and yet no one's going to survive on fucking rice and celery. You could survive on that if you're in like some sort of like stranded on islands, for sure. But you ain't going to be thriving. You're going to be like, oh my God, just this shit, like have some sugar, have a bit of salt, stuff like that. So I called Rawvana. Like I called Bonnie Rebecca. I knew these people wouldn't stay vegan, despite getting a lot of fame and just cashing in on that. They weren't ever going to stay on it because they got into the orthorexia of like fasting and stuff like that. Mummy's going to take the little boy away. This is how it is. It's unsustainable. It's unsustainable. Otherwise, what are you going to do? What are you going to do after a water fast? Like, your hormones are going to be wrecked. So Rawvana says she needs to go to a restaurant and eat fish because her hormones have been damaged. That's because she did a water fast, right? And starving yourself for 25 days like Tim Sheaf did, and doing what are these people doing, man? I called it, man. As soon as you do a water fast, you're going to be really taxing your body a lot. Your hormones are going to drop. So Tim Sheaf, his testosterone, bam, gone, finished. And I predicted that. And I said, this guy's like, he's going to get so hungry. He's just going to be like, oh my God, looking for any solutions because you're going to feel so bad. And same with Rawvana, Eventually, your performance just drops off. So her fitness is starting to tank. She's doing the coffees and all that stuff and alcohol again. And that stuff all damages your intestine. Once people start drinking coffee, like Bonnie Rebecca, 3, 2, 1, non-vegan, cutting out sugar, cutting out refined carbohydrates, just going to drink coffee and have quinoa, Chocolate's okay. Honey's okay. Sugar's not. Let's steal food from the bees. Unethical. Where are these people's ethics? Why use honey? Use fruit. Use dates. Use sugar. There's so many plant sources of sugars out there. The bees make honey for the bees. They need it. Honey's got special enzymes that bees need. All right? We don't need that. We don't need bees' vomit. Why not just use sugar? Glucose and fructose from cane. Plants. Cane's a grass. Sugar's a dehydrated grass powder. You know, like, oh my God, the dummies out there. And that's why we see colony collapse disorder. The scientists are baffled. We don't understand why the bees are all dying around the world. What it happens to do with we're stealing their food that they need for their immune function, and we're replacing it with sugar water. We can use sugar water in our daily stuff. Gives it energized. Better for your teeth. Honey, very bad for your teeth because it's so sticky, gets in between. You know, it's like eating cookies and stuff. Gets in between your teeth, can cause cavities. Also very acidic because it's got bees' digestive acids in there. We're not designed for honey. You know, we're designed for sugar. We're designed for fruit. Go and try and take honey from a bee's nest. Nature's telling you something. Go and pick a super sugary ripe fruit off the tree or off the ground. Nature's telling you something. Go and try to eat a cashew nut raw. Nature's telling you something. Go and eat a coffee bean, you know, and give a coffee bean to a kid. Actually, don't do that. It's poisonous. All these things, people just, oh my God. Salmon for health. All the mercury, methyl mercury, all the pollution in the ocean, especially salmon. It's a predatory fish. You know, it's eating all the other little sardines and stuff. So all the mercury and PCPs, etc., bioaccumulate. You know, I'll eat sardines then. It's low on the food chain. Well, what the fuck are the dolphins going to eat? You know, eat crickets or eat oysters if you really believe that you need animal products for health. Okay, if you believe that, then for sure, you know, why not choose actually a sustainable source that's not going to rape the oceans, that's not going to fuck up the forests. Eat cricket. Everyone's got crickets in their garden. All right, cockroaches. People step on cockroaches. I feed them to spiders. I wouldn't eat a cockroach or a cricket. But some people out there believe you need animal products, then do it. You know, oysters. You know, eat oysters if you think you really need something or whatever. There's definitely ways for these people out there who feel that they need fish and eggs. It's like every nutrient that you need is found in plant foods. And if you think you need extra, then eat crickets or oysters. So, or eat humans. Man, it is just hilarious out there. I just don't know what to say. But yeah, I called it. After that water fast, 3, 2, 1, ex-vegan. I know there's not many out there who stay vegan after water fast because you get really fucking hungry and your hormones get shafted. All right, so Rawvana raised a question about the ovulation, and you need to not go to a naturopathic psycho crazy person. You need to go actually an endocrinologist and run some proper tests. I'm not sure what tests a naturopathic doctor does. Fucking Robert Morse, Dr. Morse is a naturopathic doctor. I wouldn't put my health in that guy's hands. Look at him. You know, you want to have some people who deal with athletes who have experience. So like even a sports doc, but even then, you can go to any GP, any doctor, and just get some ovulation blood tests, check your hormones out, and go, wow, water fasting was a dumb idea. I accept that. I made the mistake. It wasn't veganism failed you. It was that you did some crazy starvation because you wanted to get skinny like Freely or whatever. Guess what? Freely didn't do a water fast. She eats fruits and rice and sugar, and she rides a bike a bit. Drinks a lot of water. Squats in the toilet. Stands tall. Flat stomach. Don't have to do fucking water fast, man. That shit will just fuck you up. Man, Natasha over here. Super slim, skinny. Eats pizza last night. We had vegan lasagna. Keeping it low fat, high carb, fruits, rices, refined sugar. Do a bit of sport. Ride your bike to the shops. We rode our bike to the Fringe Festival last night. These people out there trying to make things so fucking complicated. My naturopath, my homeopath, my osteopath, my sociopath, my psychopath said, I can't just eat fruits and potatoes and some sugars. I can't do that. I got to pay $1,000 to a fucking idiot to tell me what I should need to eat. Come on. These dummies out there, they're so flaky. Maybe it's the generation, the millennials. But no, it's not that, because I know plenty of people my age who are fucking space cadets as well. Come on, man. These people out there, and they're so fake. They're like, oh, man. It is cringe city. And the jump cuts. Guys, I really care about you. I'm talking from the heart. And let me pause for a minute. What I'm going to say next. Oh, yeah. Jump cut. I can't have a fucking real conversation with you. I've known these people in real life. I knew them before they got on YouTube. And very, just average sort of everyday people. And I gave these people a vision and some direction. I'm happy I did that. I'm disappointed, though, that they just was so flaky. So flaky. I mean, Bonnie, credit to her, she did come to me for advice because Tim had a pimple. And they were on the phone for hours, freaking out, angry at me, screaming at me. Bonnie was pissed at me. And I'm like, dude, it's fucking some zits. Who gives a fuck? Stop eating the oily food that you just eat at the potlucks, at the restaurants, in your vlogs. Stop eating so much oily food if you don't want a few pimples. But hey, a few pimples, who really cares? Who really cares? If you're that narcissistic that you're worried about a couple of zits, then you need to get some real problems in life. You get some real problems in life. And so then Tim goes and does like 6 months of antibiotics. That's going to destroy your small intestine bacteria. It's going to make havoc in your body. It's going to lower your testosterone. It's going to cause a lot of issues. You're not going to be able to sleep properly. You're not going to be able to train properly. Why? Why do people do this stuff? Just because I got a couple of zits? Man, narcissism is destructive. It really, really is. A little bit's good. Too much, out of balance. Like sunshine. A little bit's good. Too much, you're going to get burned. So anyway, Rawvana, again, water fasting, man. It's for 3-2-1 ex-vegan, or these people who fear sugar or fear salt, eventually 3-2-1 ex-vegan, And there's a few people out there who can sort of stay on 100% raw food, but are they really 100% raw? Some of them don't look like it. They're pretty heavy, and I wouldn't call them fat, but I'm like, if you eat just raw food, when I ate just raw food, man, I was fucking like that. No muscle. Fitness was not as good as it is today, and I'm older. So, raw food, if you're really doing raw food, you'd be like that. You'd be fucking like a twig, and you have fuck all fitness compared to what you will if you have a bit of cooked food, in terms of eating some rice, eat some sugar. I remember Ted Carr adding some cooked vegan food, some sugar, just sugar to his fruit smoothies. And he was like, I remember the first time I saw Ted have a juice with sugar in it. We were in Chiang Mai. I gave it to him, or he bought it, or whatever. I showed him and he was just like, charging. And then he's time up the door, he just dropped right down. He's got fit as fuck. Sustainable advice, man. And hey, I was one of those people out there who wasn't given sustainable advice. I was saying just eat raw food, blah, blah, blah. And because I can sort of do it, because I lived I was a fruit hunter. But my fitness was going down. My health was great, but I couldn't always get consistent calories to do my training, to do my work. All right. So if you can get consistent calories in a raw food lifestyle and you're just thriving and it's just easy, then yeah, do it, man. But why? What's wrong with a bit of rice if you can't get enough fruit? What's wrong with adding some sugar to your fruit to bump up the levels that should be in there, the sugar levels that should be in your fruit? We go to the supermarket, buy some fruit. We've got some apples around here. They're over there. Bite into an apple, there's no fucking sugar in it. Get it from a really high quality source, there's going to be a lot of sugar in that apple. There should be a lot of high bricks value in there. And so people have this thing, oh, don't eat sugar. Sugar's bad. Eat baked potatoes. The glycemic index of baked potatoes is about 95. Refined table sugar, glycemic index is about 68. 68 refined sugar, 95 baked potato. Don't eat sugar though because it makes you fat. Eat potatoes instead because it's like, what? None of them make you fucking fat, sugar or potatoes. Maybe if you're a fry it in oil and add heaps of fat to it, that'll increase your body fat. But there's vegans out there. I just eat a whole food diet, no sugar, no salt, no oils. No oils? Good idea. No sugar, no salt. What the fuck are you going to eat? It's going to be boring as. You want to get enough calories. You want to get enough blood pressure to really keep going. And so people out there just fucking dumb. I did an interview with Foot Soldier, a few weeks ago, months ago, whatever it was. And just to read some of the comments. Oh, the durianrider's like, oh, sugar's really bad for you. Sugar's really bad for you, It makes you fat. Really? Really? Oh, durianrider's only one person. What about all the crew, all the sugar crew? Sugar rots your teeth? No, it doesn't. If sugar rotted teeth, wouldn't have any teeth fucking left. These are crowns and accidents and cracks and overbite that I never had money to fix when I was a kid. To my mum, single mum, no braces. I was like, oh, weighing out my teeth like a fucking rat. Crowns. Sugar doesn't rot teeth. What rots teeth is bad dental hygiene. No flossing, dehydration, mouth at night, stuff like that. Doing meth. Why does meth rot your teeth? Why does meth rot your teeth? Because your mouth gets mad dry and your saliva can no longer protect your teeth. Always have water. Always keep your mouth moist. And brush your teeth, kids. And floss. So there's these people out there, man, just the dumb advice people giving out there. Sugar makes you fat. But rice is almost 100% calories coming from sugar. Don't eat sugar, it's refined. But a baked potato has a glycemic index of 95. Nothing wrong with that. But people out there who say glycemic index is fit, then why are you promoting baked potatoes? Why are you promoting rice? Don't eat blueberries, low glycemic index. So is most fruits. So is, glycemic index doesn't fucking matter. If you want to get lean, look at that. Where's the fat, man? You know what I mean? You would think after 18 years eating high carb, low fat vegan, that, doing just a bit of exercise, a bit of activity, I think we should use our bodies. I call me crazy, but I think we should do some sort of activity. I call me stupid, but I really look at the environment today and the pollution levels, and people sit in fucking cars and drive a kilometre to the shop. Why not? Even Uber Eats now. People just fucking sit at home and get food delivered to them every night or whatever. Why not ride your bike to the shop? Okay, it's raining out or you're sick. Okay, cool. Occasionally or whatever. But as an everyday thing, we're using the car and all these fuels way too much. Oh, I'll use an electric car. You could kill someone in your fucking car just go pick up food that you could have picked up on a bicycle. Oh, well, what would you recommend for someone who doesn't exercise? I would recommend, unless you're in hospital, unless you physically can't move, okay. But most of you out there can move, and just being undercarb, lazy fuckers, I would reckon get on your bicycle. Oh, it's not safe, because there's too many fucking car drivers. So why be part of the pollution when you can be part of the solution? Why be part of the problem when you can be part of the solution? The solution to the problems isn't adding to that. It's being something fucking different. It's being an activist inspiring social change. So, yeah. These people out there, man, they're just, all about covering on heaps of makeup. Bonnie's like, my skin's really good now. You can't even see it. All you can see is Revlon. You know what I mean? I'm really into ethical stuff, but I'm eating salmon. What the fuck are the bears eating? What are the killer whales eating now? You've stolen their salmon? What are they eating now? A killer whale can't ring up Uber Eats and say, hey guys, can I get some more salmon down here? Bonnie and Rebecca's just stolen my salmon, and so is Rawvana. Huh? They can't do that.
She says her chocolate is ethical.
Okay.
But the salmon and eggs.
Oh yeah, so the Bonnie made a point to say my chocolate's very ethical. It's very ethical, guys. Give me a like, buy my jewelry, buy my ebook that I will not give a refund even though I think that advice is bad. The chocolate's ethical. But the salmon, the eggs, the honey, is it ethical to steal the food from bees who work so tirelessly, so hard to produce that food? That's not fucking ethical. That's exploitation. The bees don't have no choice. They steal the honey. The bees have to make more. They get stressed. Their immune system crashes. They die. They disappear. And then we're like, whoa, well, the CSIRO, where's the bees going, guys? We stole their fucking food. Now they're dead. Their immune system's crashed. Just so we can be like, Space Cadets, I'm a vlogger. I'm a YouTuber. Like, buy, subscribe. I love you guys, but don't fucking talk to me in the street because I'm just nice when the camera's on. Otherwise, it's like, That's the reality of a man. They're so fake and pretentious and narcissistic. They don't give a flying fuck about you, the bees, the salmon, or the chicken. It's just about fame, likes, shares, subscribes, and money. That's the sad reality of it. You know, you can make money being ethical. You can get fame by doing the right shit. You don't have to fucking sell out. So yeah, people out there, don't buy. If you really want to be a vegan, you can do that. Eat enough rice, eat enough fruit, eat enough sugars. You need all those three things. If you live in the real world, if you've got kids or a 9-to-5 job or whatever, or you want to be an athlete, or you want to lose some weight, or you want to strip some body fat and keep it off, not just get a shred on for summer, but get a shred on for life. You know, that takes work. And you can't do a fucking... Remember that guy, Andrew Perlow, did the water fast years ago, and that dude's still battling his weight. His weight's still yo-yoing. Some of these people don't know who he is. This is some dude back in the raw food day, back in the day. Did a water fast, lost heaps of weight, and then blamed the fat gain on eating too much fruit. I'm just like, mate. So here's durianrider, lean as a motherfucker, consistent diet for 18 years, never starving myself. A couple of little experiments here and there, very short term, realizing it was dumb, and I was following Space Gets Internet, who weren't cyclists, who weren't athletic, who would never get anyone fit. And so I thought, why would I follow them? Why would I follow them? And then coaching people, thousands of people getting total noobs, getting super fit, or getting them on YouTube, having careers, etc. This template works. This template fucking works. The template in my ebooks, it's guaranteed to work. It fucking works. It fucking works. You know, lean, low body fat. If you want to be 100 kilos, you can be this lean. If you're, whatever. My goal is increased performance naturally, decreased body fat naturally, no restriction, not running on stims, drinking your water, eating your fruits, rice, carbohydrates, corn, starches, potatoes, blueberries, mangoes, bananas, all the good shit. What does it feel like to have to starve yourself for weight loss? That would suck. What does it feel like to go on camera and be someone you're not in real life, being a nicey person on camera, but in real life you're really a cutthroat, fake, narcissistic asshole, or bitch, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that would be a living depression. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their eyes. You know, just like the sort of drug eye going on. I see in some of them, or just the fake smile, the forced stuff. You know, it's no wonder a lot of these women and men as well struggle to have relationships because they are quite crazy in real life. And a lot of, even though they've got fame or money or some looks, people are like, I don't want to spend much time with you because you are a little bit nuts. So you need to work on that. People need to work on that. And it starts with getting consistent carbohydrate in. Consistent carbohydrate, sugars, starches, fruits, that's the foundation for everything. And once you get hungry and go, oh, I can't eat fruit, fruit's bad. Oh, I can't eat rice, rice is bad. I can't eat sugar, sugar's bad. And then you're in hungry land, soon to become hangry land. Then you become this like nutritional terrorist on yourself, where you can't even get enough fuel to the brain. Glucose. Don't eat sugar, guys. It's bad for you. Brain runs on glucose, though. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them the truth. Just eat rice. No soy sauce, just plain rice with some celery leaves. Wow. Very sustainable advice. Just eat fruit. When you can't find fruit, don't eat anything at all. Wow. Real sustainable advice. Just crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Anyway, that's some little rant and rave there. Disappointed that Rawvana was so flaky that, she didn't even see what was going on. Wouldn't take the self-blame. I did a water fast. I cracked my hormones. I was fasting. Just not even looking after myself. Don't even know if I was ovulating. Did try to put my faith in some naturopath quack. Where's the blood tests? What was the follicle-stimulating hormone levels? What was the estrogen levels over a month cycle? Were you during your luteal phase? What was your follicle-stimulating hormone, your luteinizing hormone, all these things? Where's the numbers? Show us. Share with the audience. Educate your audience, people. Got blood tests here from 18 years. Vegan. They're coming up soon. It's very, very easy stuff. But as soon as you get caught in orthorexia land, starving yourself, 3-2-1-X vegan. And 3-2-1-X everything once your pace is unsustainable. Even in a running race, 3-2-1-X marathoner. Oh, I got a stress fracture, did too much too soon. And I've seen people in running races every weekend, they go out too fast. It's like 3-2-1-X at the front. You're out the back, out the arse, out the back. Unsustainable pace, burning like Icarus. That's the wrap there. That's my shit, comments and criticisms. I'm going to cook up this cat. I've got another cat over here, sleeping cat, and we need some good cat meat there. Because remember, kids, don't just eat plants. You won't get enough nutrients, especially if you starve yourself.